Hey folks, Richard here again. I guess I'd better wish everybody winter solstice, happy Christmas, Festivus for the rest of us and all that. It's Christmas Eve. But I wanted to make a couple of comments. I was talking to friends back home, because I call Christmas time, and they were talking about the healthcare system. I was sharing with them the barbaric healthcare system here. And they were talking. I was talking about the shooting of the killing of the head of United Health, and explaining how there's no love lost in this country, which is a reflection how much the rich, the ruling class, the corporations, and the health industry and insurance industry in particular is hated by the average American. And this guy, he's from a bourgeois family. He assassinated, allegedly, he's pleading not guilty, assassinated this head of this United Health Corporation. As I say, there's no love lost. The US medical system and health industry kills hundreds upon hundreds of thousands of people, perhaps millions, every year because of its quest for profit, because it's based on profit. And I've written a couple of pieces about this, and I see there's memes going around now calling for a free this guy like he's a hero. Well, he never acted, in my view, in a political way. I happened to mention at one point it was a revenge killing. He was a very sick guy. He had lots of problems, and I completely sympathise with that. He took the guy out, maybe allegedly, got some revenge for the head of a rotten bloody system. But it's not a political act. It doesn't seem to me. And why would it not? Why would it be? He's from a bourgeois family, very wealthy family, and everything else. And those people in that class, do not respond to the oppression and the craziness of capitalist society in the same way that workers do. The methods of the working class are strikes, general strikes, insurrection, and so forth. We inherently see the potential power that we have. I remember in the strike I was in '85 when a guy said to me, "Rich, why don't they all, if only we all stop work." Now, this wasn't a particularly political person, but he understands that as a worker, that our power is collective, and that's how we can change things. We can shut the bloody economy down. This guy wouldn't think that way. He's an Ivy League bourgeois guy. Like lots of Americans, I'm not going to cry over the guy that he took out. If he took him out, and I don't want to just accuse somebody. But the point is, and in the things I've written, it is not the method of change. We don't have to condemn this guy, right? But we have to criticize this when people are saying, and some are, that this is a revolutionary act. No, it's not. It's an act of a desperate person. It's an act of desperation. It substitutes the conscious intervention of the working class in society and against our enemies, against the ruling class. It substitutes that action for the action of an individual. If I thought we could kill an individual and shoot Donald Trump or kill somebody or whatever, and the world would be wonderful, that would be fine, but that does not work. They'll just replace them. And so it's a reactionary thing. It's like when I said to somebody one time about Thelma and Louise, it's a reactionary movie in a way. Yes, it's a good film, but they never organized around the workplace. She was a waiter. She never connected with her co-workers that were oppressed and the women that were oppressed. They did a couple of acts of violence and then committed suicide. That's not revolutionary. So we have to be, I'm opposed to those that are portraying this guy as a hero and a revolutionary hero. I'm not going to attack him, okay? I want to make that clear. But it's not the way forward. This method, they could be shooting unions, and they have, and shoot revolutionaries and so forth. This isn't the way to change society. My old buddy Sean always used to say to me, they'll never bomb the British out of Northern Ireland. And this sort of individual acts of terrorism like this, they're a failure. They're an act of desperation. And workers, it's not the method of the working class. just wanted to make those few points. I hope I'm clear in it. You know, it's Christmas Eve after all, and I've had a couple of libations.